is a Ben Frank Connection presentation.
What is going on, everybody? We are back for another Pro Wrestling Scorecards prediction here. Very excited. Let's get this headset figured out. That's choking me. But yeah, we'll just do this here. So Pro Wrestling Scorecards is a amazing service that you guys can play along for free and join the ABJ faction. Sorry, cameras. I'm just a fucking mess today. All right. So yeah, it's completely free. Digital.pro wrestling scorecards. We're going to pull it up in a minute here, but every pay-per-view and a few, they do everything. They had the Super Bowl. They had all these different cool events. It's 100% free. It's a Pickem sheet. This card is ending. It's tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. because it's over in Australia. But the website itself is set up that you can go in there for free, pick your predictions, and there's the pick your winner, pick who takes the fall. It's really fun. But they have stuff for Elimination Chamber. They have for No Surrender, which is TNA's new pay-per-view. That one actually locks in almost 4 hours now. This Elimination Chamber locks in 12. They do an independent promotion called Pride Style Inclusive Pro Wrestling. Their show's called Cross My Heart. That's coming up. That's going to be soon. Revolution will be there. Sacrifice, which I'm not 100% sure what that one is. So we'll learn more about that as it goes on. But if you want to play along, like I said, it's 100% free. The link is below that you can play along. I'm going to pull up my screen real quick, doing everything on the fly here today. Where are we at? There it is. Share. All right, so here we are, Pro Wrestling Scorecards. When you sign up, you make your account, and this is what you're going to look at. Head over to your Factions tab, and there's the ABJ podcast, and you can join absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything. We're not doing any giveaways this one because lack of funds on my end, but you can download the card or the app on your phone, or you can print these out and do them yourself as well. I prefer the digital version. That's what I like. But if you go to it, you just head over to your card and the Elimination Chamber's here. I hope it doesn't pull up my predictions. It doesn't. I'm completed. I don't want to show mine because I don't want to give it away, but I will be going through all of the predictions and what you would do to play along. So let's get into it. So they did just announce, it's not on the Pro Wrestling Scorecards, but they did announce there's going to be a kickoff match that I did have on here, and now I don't see it. Oh, there it is. The kickoff match will be for the Women's Tag Team Championship. The Kabuki Warriors will take on Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. So that's pretty exciting that Candice and Indy and the Kabuki Warriors will be getting some love over in Perth, England. Perth, Australia. It'll be 5 a.m. Eastern time, 2 a.m. Pacific. And they'll be live Saturday, February 24th. This match will not be on the card, but it is going to be fun to watch that. Another title will be defended on a pay-per-view, which is pretty exciting for WWE to finally do. And we also have a Grayson Waller effect Elimination Chamber show, which will take place with Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. We will have another tag team championship match between Damian Priest, Finn Balor versus Butch and Tyler Bate. They have a team name now. We'll get into that in a little bit. Then we'll have a singles match between Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax. The Women's Elimination Chamber, which we'll find out who will take on Rhea Ripley for her championship at WrestleMania. And the contendants will be Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Naomi, the man Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, and the new call-up from NXT, Tiffany Stratton. The Men's Rumble will be competing to find out who will take on Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, and that'll be Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, and LA Knight. All right, so let's get down the card real quick. I'm going to pull up one of the first matches here, and we'll run down what the predictions will say and what you would go to. So we're going to go for the Universal Tag Team Championships to start things off. for Pro Wrestling Scorecards, if you were to go in there, it's going to say the Judgment Day versus the New Catch Republic. So I'm guessing that's the tag team name now. I wasn't aware of that. And there is a SmackDown tonight. We won't be live for SmackDown. It is pre-recorded, but if you still want to watch that, please go do so. But Judgment Day will take on New Catch Republic. So you're going to pick your winner here. The fall type, which will be pin, submission, counter, disqualification. Who makes the fall? It's either Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Pete Dunne, or Tyler Bate. Who will take the fall? How many legal tags and interrupted pin attempts is going to be 3.5. It's going to be an over or under. And that's going to be the requirements and the picks for that matchup. Once again, they can make or break you. Those you could picking a winner is easy, but like, hey, who's going to take the fall? Who's going to win it? How many over unders? There's a lot of cool stipulations there, which in my opinion, which makes Pro Wrestling Scorecards so much fun to play, especially with friends. When you're watching it together or streaming it together, it's really cool to check out and see who's doing what and how many people are actually participating and who's doing really well and how they squeaked by that one because maybe they got the match time correct, but it's a lot of fun. Then we're going to go to our Women's World Championship match. I'm really, really annoyed that I keep clicking on the wrong fucking button. There it goes. All right. So the women's match for the Women's Championship will be between Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax. You pick your winner between those two. The fall type, match time, and then you get a plus or minus, I think 3. I think the way it works. If you're with, or actually this one's plus or minus 1. So if you're plus or minus 1, you get bonus points, or you get it counts. If you're right on the money, you get 3 extra points. That's what it is. Will the prism trap be secured to Nia Jax? Will it be outside interference, or will a wrestler be thrown into stairs? Stair moments are very heavy with Nia. She's always getting chucked into some steps, so that's a pretty cool one. I like that. Then we'll go over to our men's elimination chamber. I'm not going to be long here on these predictions. I'm not giving my predictions because I want you to play along. And if I give you my card, then you can just cheat and copy. And we don't want that. So you have Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, LA Knight, Kevin Owens, and Logan Paul. You're going to pick your winner. You're going to pick the first to be released from a pod, the first eliminated, which is interesting. First eliminated because Drew's hot and possibly one of the heavy picks to win it. Randy Orton just came back. Bobby Lashley is kind of on his, I don't think he's winning, but he's the guy who's going to do the most damage. He's going to come in and wreck shit. LA Knight super hot, but they're not using him like they were before. And then Kevin Owens and Logan Paul are there just to give each other spots. First eliminated fall type, match time at the first elimination. Last entry released from a pod, last person eliminated fall type, total match time, aerial moves, eliminations by pin, over or under 4.5, and will a wrestler jump from the pod? Looking at this year's chamber, Logan Paul and Kevin Owens are your only 2 jump guys. So I don't know, man. We'll see how it goes. I definitely can see Logan Paul trying to do something viral in the chamber. I think that's going to be his bit. Not trying to give anything away for anybody, but I think that's going to be the bit for him. Is he's going to he'll probably do something, try to go viral, and go that route. All right, so then we're going to wrap this one up here quick. I told you these won't be long. These are quick, short, sweet. We're going to go through the women's elimination chamber. Let's pull up that graphic real quick. All right. I like the cage graphic. I'm a fan how they did that. Go WWE. So we're going to have a winner between Becky, Bianca, Liv, Tiffany, Naomi, and Raquel. First released from a pod, first eliminated, first elimination fall type, match time at a first elimination, released from pod last eliminated, last elimination fall type, total match time, near falls, aerial moves, and will a wrestler go through the pod wall? There you go. Now, one thing I do want to check real quick, because when you do play along, it does show us on our end if you join and if you're going to be involved in it. So right now, as it stands, we have 11 people playing. So get your cards done. We got 11 people playing Elimination Chambers, so please jump in there, sign up, play for free. If you already are signed up, get your card done. I don't think SmackDown's going to affect anything. So if you want to wait for SmackDown, you can. I don't think it's going to give away anything. I think the card's pretty much dead set. SmackDown's taped. But get your card in. We're up to 11 people. I think Royal Rumble, we had like almost 32 people playing, which is a lot of fun. So make sure you get your cards in, get your cards done. A lot of fun this pay-per-view. I'm personally excited for it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think there's some really good matches between the two tag team matches, because tag team titles haven't been utilized at all on pay-per-views. So that's gonna be really, really cool. And the Elimination Chamber was a really fun pay-per-view. So we also do, if you want to check it out and support the podcast, links below for all social media as well as merchandise are ways to support. Witchcrafts from Lily did make a really, really sick Elimination Chamber logo for us. So go check that out. That's available on our Teespring store. But that's pretty much it. I'm not going to keep you along here forever. Just pretty much sign up. Go check out Pro Wrestling Scorecards. And let's have some fun, and let's see who wins it. Did they add the women's tag team out to the Pickems yet? I don't think they're going to add it because it's a kickoff show. So I think they're only going to stick with the 4 matches. So I think that's just going to be, you can enjoy that match and you don't have to worry about doing a pick'ems for that one. Because I think the card is not locked, but I think once it's open for everybody, it's open, and that's the matches. They don't add or take anything away in case someone joined, did their matches, and then they add them. They don't add a match once it's open, because they don't want someone to have to be like, well, I didn't know you guys added another match. So they put out the 4 matches they were told by WWE, opened their card, and then WWE added that match. So unfortunately, it's not going to be added to the card. That's just my take. I don't know if that's the truth or how it's going down, but that's how I feel is probably going to happen. Pre-show week, they deserve better. Agreed. But they're on the show. You know what I mean? It could be worse and not be on the show at all. But there's really not a lot of buildup for this tag team match. They're not really utilizing the tag team match. And if you really look at the card, men's tag teams have been built and been doing stuff with women's championship match and 2 chamber matches. I don't think it's a bad card. I think a pre-show for the tag team match, it's not like it's like no-name matches or nothing at all. Like, hey, we're just going to throw 2 people in the cage and let them wrestle, or throw people in the cage in the match and wrestle in front of a pay-per-view on a pre-show. At least the pre-show has some significance of being a tag team match, but I don't hate the spot of the show where it's at. I think I do like that it's only 4 matches and a pre-show match and a skit. I think that's a nice flow to a show. I think too many matches are getting out of control. I like less is more, and I think that's going to be a good thing for tonight, especially if it's a gimmick pay-per-view, if it's like a chamber or Money in the Bank. All your focus should be on that. Throw 1 or 2 other extra matches in there, and let's have this pay-per-view and get the hell out of Dodge, because they be adding too much to some of these pay-per-views. But that's all I got. So thank you guys so much for hanging out and doing this, and make sure you get your cards done. Hang out with us in the Discord. We will be live tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Eastern time. I will be there. I will be on YouTube. We will be doing the Elimination Chamber watch hangouts. So make sure you come and hang out with ABJ and watch some Elimination Chamber and get your card done. Get it done. Sick of it. Tired of you. I'm joking. We'll see you guys soon. We're out of here.
Thanks for watching this presentation. Like, share, and subscribe for more.